As a gamer, I know quite a lot about video games. I know so much about video games. My head is just too big. I breathe video games. Video games are my life. And of course, I know which games are popular. And I don't really see why I have to say it, but I guess I'll just say it. For tennis video games, they're just amazing. I mean, just look how many people are playing it. The game's fun. But of course, there's a flaw in every video game. And the flaw in this video game is that they're repetitive, always the same, and just get graphical updates when new ones are released. But what if I told you I found a game? A game that is unique. A game that was lost in time. A game erased from history. A game where I had to resist the Steam game sales. This game is known as Lethal League. This is revolutionary. Okay, so you know how tennis is played? Where you have to score touchdowns, home runs, goals? Well, throw that all away and you got Lethal League. Okay, so the rules are simple. So you have 2 to 4 players that are hitting a ball towards each other, but get this, there's no net and it's in an enclosed room, and the only way to score a point is to hit a player with the ball. Oh my god, that sounds like fun. Like when I'm playing normal tennis, I'm like, I don't want to hit this ball so the other player can hit it with the racket. I want the ball to hit him. I want him to die. Lethal League, and hear me out, it supports multiplayer. Who's ever heard of multiplayer? What is this? I've never heard of such technology, such innovation. You're telling me I could get this game and my friend can get this game? We can join each other, go against each other in different areas of the world? I mean, how come I've never heard of this? You know, I've been talking a lot about this game, and I haven't showed any gameplay of me playing it. Let me show you some. I mean, this game's just perfect. It has a unique art style and a pretty good soundtrack to it. And also, there's a variety of characters you could pick when you're playing this game. Characters such as Switch, a swag skateboarding robot, Latch, an alligator with some sick drip and a robotic tail, Dice, a Naruto running ninja fighting wanting to be the next Hokage guy with a ping pong racket, Sonata, a girl with a giant hammer that has a speaker on it, last but not least, Raptor, a kid with a baseball bat. How could you have all these cool looking characters that all have distinct features and they're all really well made? And then you have a Raptor, a kid with a baseball bat. But you know, I only see one character in this list. Candyman. I mean, Candyman is just the greatest character ever. He should be written down in history books. Everyone should be talking about this character. It's like the best thing that's happened to humanity. Whoever made this character, I want to kiss him. I want to hug him. I am going to marry that man. Candyman is like if Kermit the Frog and Pac-Man had a child. Just look at him, he's perfect. One huge complaint that I have about this game is the keyboard layout of the controls. It's very uncomfortable. Usually games use WASD keys to move around, but this game uses the arrow keys, which isn't necessarily the bad part. In the game, you can hit the ball by either swinging by pressing Z or bunting by pressing X, and jumping with spacebar. Now, I want you to try this layout on a keyboard. With your left hand, put 2 fingers on Z and X, and your thumb on the spacebar. Then put your right hand on the arrow keys, and then you will see how horrible and uncomfortable these controls are. You could rebind the controls, which I did. I rebinded the arrow keys to the WASD controls, which is more comfortable for me. But what really frustrated me is that it didn't let me bind anything to my mouse. I know that rebinding your keys isn't a new concept and it's in almost every game, but this would have been one of the best features in the game if it would have let you just bind things to your mouse, but unfortunately it didn't. There's also some sort of campaign where you go through various stages, fighting different characters, and at the last stage, this is a spoiler, guys, like, if big spoiler, it's Shrek. It's Shrek from the movie Shrek, you know? Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, I think there's a 4th one. I don't know how many movies there are, but no, seriously, you get to fight the boombox. You know, the boombox, the bottom of the screen, tells you how fast the ball goes in every game you play. You know, The campaign isn't very impressive. The stages are just normal stages that get harder over time, nothing really interesting, which sucks. The only semi-interesting thing is that in the last stage you get to fight the boombox. And the thing about these stages is that you have like 2 lives, and every time you lose both lives it just resets you completely. Instead of making it so you can pick your own stages and pick the difficulty of the stage, they make it so you have to go through several different stages at once. Besides the uncomfortable controls and the bad campaign, the game is actually really fun. When playing the game I would get really into it, and I never thought that just the simple concept of hitting a ball at each other would be so fun. And not just that, Lethal League has a great art style and a really good soundtrack. I wouldn't say the game is perfect, but I enjoyed playing and reviewing this game. Hey guys, Video Man here. Congratulations for anyone who got to the end and actually sat there and watched this video. I would like to announce that I'm gonna start uploading videos to this YouTube channel. I used to upload, but I stopped, and I thought it was really bad content. So I'm gonna start uploading more. It's gonna be more like game reviews. So yeah, that's it. That's all the news. Thank you for watching.